Oh, okay. We live. Tea. My nose itches. Tea. Thou hast arrived. Hello. Hello, young woman. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Elijah should be watching this one. So he won't be able to comment, but he will be watching. So that's who the third viewer is this time. Actually, I don't think it even counts it when I watched it on my phone because I'm on the same account. But yeah, he can't comment, sadly. Oh, and we need to do a summary because he missed the last one. So. So what happened was, okay, I'm gonna wait. Okay, so we went into Mizuki's Somnium and we solved her. Okay, well, we solved her speech problem. I don't remember what it was called. And she can speak again. And she explained that she saw her mother's dead body and that she pulled the ice pick from the eye socket. And we met Iris and her mother, Hitomi, and she was the woman that we saw in our dream who had been shot. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much all that happened. So, yeah, okay, yeah. And now we're in the car with Mizuki after she's had her problem fixed, so we're just chatting her up.
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No. Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. That person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
Dream woman, yes, dream woman.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message.
Oh yeah, Iba Thug Life. Actually, I think we can view what happened via our case notes. So we can like see the new persons we met. We met Hitomi. Iris's mother and unmarried. Her parents died in an accident when she was 17. She raised Iris alone due to an injury in the past. She can't move her right arm. So that's her paper. And we also updated info on Pewter, our guy working at Abyss who made Iva. And we talked about how the murder could be connected to the Illuminati. I almost forgot about that. And time of arrival, TOA. So we found out that the Somnium has a 6-minute limit, but when they're standing still, they are exchanging information at extremely fast speeds, which creates the sensation of time slowing down. So they have what feels like more than 6 minutes, but is actually just 6 minutes. And they never said what happens if you stay in for more than 6 minutes, but we can assume it can't be good.
And his car! Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju.
Yeah, so far we're thinking Renju is the killer, but maybe that's too easy, so...
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night.
Sorry, I've been
He didn't
gulping my
in
tea.
the hospital.
Glug, glug, glug.
Pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him. No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place and didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really. Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday.
TOD 5
Renju
p.m.
claims that he was at home alone at the time. But that means no one can back up his story.
Do we have any, what now? Hang up, I guess.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sun poke?
One thing that I kind of like, I kind of feel bad for Mizuki, because, like, her mom's dead, her dad's probably the murderer.
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast. In Akihabara.
Renju can't be a suspect. He sounds like the man scared that the murderer could come after him next. Huh. I mean, it's possible that he's not the murderer and that he's worried that he's next because his ex-wife did get killed.
Can't be.
Poor Mizuki.
Renju.
How did I know? Yeah. How did you know?
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to
Yes, they
sleep.
both are missing their left eye. That's a good point.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this is a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops Killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter. Pewter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually.
I'm
It's
about
all
to
over
eat
the
this
news.
tea bag.
These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops...
I suppose you deserve to know.
Oh, we about to find out some stuff.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women. And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Let me think. Mizuki must be protected. Her parents were killed. She could be next, and I don't want her to die. Yeah. Poor Mizuki. And she's Date's roommate. So, like, that would be so sad if Date lost his friend's ex-wife, and his, like, basically daughter. Like, he's practically her father at this point. He would never say that, but he really is.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth.
Ooh.
Cyclops Both were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left.
Or missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent.
They were removed post-death.
The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Oh, I can't say anymore.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
What if they're involved with each other?
Bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories. All lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Okay, let's ask about Mizuki, because we don't want her to be next.
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay. Of course not. I still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, press. I'm just taking a little breather.
Removing the eye while being alive must have been excruciatingly painful unless they fell unconscious. Yeah. They never said anything about, like, drugs in the bodies either, so, like... Let's see. Pewter, do you have any news?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So
Right.
perhaps, Mr.
No.
Date,
Left.
you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
Okay, that is the
I'm too
second
tired
time.
for jokes right now, Pewter.
That is the second time he's joked that Date is the killer. The second time. Looks like we got him, folks. Let's pack on up, gather that evidence. It was Date. Date's the murderer. Yep.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
This music is a bop.
Murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Why are you here anyway?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Probably discussing what I'm allowed to know.
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iva.
Me, if I was a police officer slash detective slash brain person sinker, I would not sleep. I could not sleep until I caught every killer. And I would never get sleep. And I would work myself to death. And it would be horrible. You know, it's kind of weird streaming like this. Like, no one's like actually talking to you. You're just kind of like having a conversation with yourself.
Accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Oh, do you see that?
Seat.
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
She snuck into the car. I love Mizuki. We're here to protect her.
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes.
And I didn't
All your
notice.
doors have auto locks. I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point.
Yeah, you
If
should be
you are not
locking
more
your car
serious about
doors.
security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
So,
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's
hashtag
creepy. You should
Mizuki,
cut that out.
Mizuki Protection Squad. Seriously, I think that's already a thing. Like, in the fandom, Mizuki Protection Squad.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist.
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. It's just hard to explain.
Yeah, I have this AI in my eye socket. How is that hard to explain?
But I am
Just
ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
Yeah, I think so too.
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right?
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My
Just
daddy
let
was killed.
Mizuki help.
I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it. No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Already?
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me. Hey, about Renju.
Yeah,
Do you
but
have anything to
just
tell
like
me?
bops out of his eye socket. That would be insane.
Well, it's not about
Don't do that,
Daddy,
Iva.
but I heard
Scare
from
the
Daddy
crap
that
out of
Mom had a
Mizuki.
secret.
And it's not good to do while he's driving. What is her secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
A scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
She does kind of seem a bit.
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
Like a Yakuza gang?
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this.
It is a
They
secret.
must have been extraordinarily careful.
I'm not gonna say I'm glad you're okay.
Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn. What a brat.
I'm not...
Date seems like
So,
pretty
you want to go
teens.
back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to take you home.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant.
I don't know if Elijah can see the comments, so I'm gonna read this out loud. Date seems to like bringing teens with him on investigations. Hope that doesn't turn into a habit. Yeah. That. Ooh. Next thing you know, he's gonna be bringing Ota with him. We should sus Ota. Let's sus Ota. Maybe Ota's a killer.
Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
You cannot say that to her when her father died.
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Ooh, bird.
What are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old, creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
The return of Ota's shocked face will be welcome. I love Ota's shocked face. I would put it up on the screen right now if I had a picture of it. Just be like...
Oh, Detective Date.
Oh, do you know what this means? We get to see that one guy whose name we can never remember.
And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
I mean, in Iris's case, he brought her along because of reasons that, like, he couldn't control, pretty much. I mean, it's not like he chose, like, let's go bring Iris along with us, because that's a great idea. No, it was more like she blackmailed him.
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
What was that? What?
It's Kagami.
What now?
Kagami?
Ka-
I told you it's Kagami. I told you my name like 5 times.
Hey, you. What's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
Oh, heck yeah. Mizuki's just so confused. I love it. Are you getting enough rest, Inspector?
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
Aw, Date being nice to people. Could win him some good person points.
No, we didn't find anything today.
Just so you know, every time there's a crime scene, we are gonna see him and we are gonna say, "What is your name?" until somebody goes crazy. Ow.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters.
You know, I do kind of like... I don't know who to sus for now. Yeah. What's your name? Kagami. Name? Kagami? Repeat that? Kagami! Yeah, Kagami goes crazy and I love it. Okay, oil drums.
The capacity of this oil drum is... It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
That's a something.
There's something inside. This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
Oh, it's a watch.
This is...
Is it flashback time?
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore.
I was kind of
No doubt
hoping
about it.
flashback.
But how did this get here?
Maybe he was stuffed into an oil drum. That would have been easier to transport him, especially for a person who's not that strong. So it could have been someone like about as strong as Mizuki. Although, to be fair, Mizuki seems like she'd be a lot tougher than she looks. Doorway to the kitchen. Okay, what can we look at? The store signboard is a Sunfish Pocket. Light.
Is that a spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
Doubt it.
No. There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
Transport of the body sounds logical. There doesn't look to be any blood, so Renju might have been murdered somewhere else like Shoko. Yeah, that makes sense. We still don't know. I don't know. It's just kind of... Let's see what Mizuki thinks.
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to handle looking my dead body strung up. That would horrify me.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
I
Still,
feel you.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, I think it's totally weird, right?
Only a little.
It is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Me either, Mizuki.
you were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Hey,
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
if you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
Dante
Fine.
trying to be
It's
supportive
not like the body
is
is
so
lying there.
dad-like. Are we still experiencing lag? Can you like comment to me if there is more lag? Cause I don't know. Let's look counter.
Corpses are strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death.
Ew.
No traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself.
So like what? He
This
pooed
evidence
himself?
makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
Unless they put him in the oil drum where we found the watch.
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Lag is fine. I see a camera up in the right of the room. Up in the right. Ah, nice
Did you get
spot.
anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
Serious?
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Boy, oh boy.
What are you staring at, creeper?
I'm not being a creeper. I just wanted to look. Mizuki being so cruel. A chair. A table. I can't find any clues on it. Well, no duh, there are no clues on it. But I just wanted to...
Dragon's Palace Pasta, 1,800 yen.
That sounds kind of
1,800?
expensive.
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
I mean, I don't know yen that well, but 1,800 seems kind of a lot for food. Because it's almost like, I don't know, like $20. I would have guessed like 25. And this is like a regular restaurant. I'm gonna actually look up real quickly. Yen in. Oh, $16. Yeah. That's a little bit much, I guess.
Did you hear me? I said I'll...
Yeah, I just clicked on a chair again. Lifesaver. I mean, this place is nicely decorated. What else do we have to look at? Okay, well, there's no new actions regarding that.
Can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Were they killed around 5 p.m. too? Or no, it would have been like 8.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine.
Oh, so he was
It's a
drugged.
common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
So he wouldn't have felt too much when his eye was...
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Can we inspect the hook in his mouth? Or are we just gonna ignore that? Renju and Shoko both had their left eye taken out before they were killed.
The
Body.
time of discovery was 10:20 p.m.
Oh, so it was later
You
than
of
I
course
thought it
already
was.
know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams.
Okay, how did he get strung up on there? I guess if they knew how to pull down the hook, they could just stick it in his mouth and pull it back up. But like then again, that would take someone strong, so I mean, I'm sure there's a way. It seems kind of complicated.
There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The three
Yes, they
pegs
do
were
look like
attached
he
to
was
these hooks.
strangled.
We have found no fingerprints.
But it wouldn't be by hands. It would be by something else, because hands would leave like handprints, I guess.
The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
So the last person was murdered at 5. Renju was murdered around 8. Renju's corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam over the counter. The right eye is still there. I guess there's nothing else. Apparently there's more. But it's not. Maybe if I click here and a quick look. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. He is definitely murdered somewhere else than carried here. Anime people always weigh so little. Like for a full-grown adult, I wonder if it says in his file how tall he was. Because he seems kind of, Renju. Yeah, it doesn't say how tall he is, but he is a full adult. Dislikes people who don't remember his name. Hobbies: train surfing, extreme ironing, skills, pretending to be dead. An expert inspector with remarkable skills, he was assigned to the new Cyclops serial killings. He's actually really cute when he takes his mask off, and he's single. Oh my gosh, Date. Okay, I'm gonna read this. For Renju's death and eye removal to work, he would have had to be strangled, sedated, had eye removed, then strangled to death. Or maybe sedated, eye removed, and then strangled. I prefer the former. Well, based purely on logic, if I think it's possible that his eye was removed first, then he was sedated, and then he was strangled. Because, I don't know, it just... had his eye removed. Then he was sedated. Because maybe he wasn't strangled the first time around. Maybe something else happened to him to make him weak. Maybe he was sedated and then he had his eye removed. Honestly, I don't know. And I can't remember from when I beat the game either, so.
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you.
Oh, jeez.
Besides, Dot. Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
I wrote, remarked that he was strangled from behind. There would have been no need if he was drugged. Or maybe the person wasn't strong enough to strangle them with their hands. Because, like I said, if he was transported in an oil drum, it would have been easier for them to take the body and, like, it would have been easy for someone weaker. Because I imagine most people cannot carry a 160-pound body with them everywhere. Which, you know, it would make it easier. An empty wooden box. Is there anything else? Can I talk to the policeman?
Nothing special.
We could probably debate how Renju died for hours. True. I'm trying to think. I think you might be right. Strangled, sedated, had his eye removed, then strangled to death. Or maybe sedated, eye removed, and then strangled. I have no idea. I'm just gonna... It's on the second floor.
Check the operation records of this elevator.
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once, at 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
Okay, 310 pounds. If the oil drum... So 160... Here, let me get it. $160 minus like an oil drum, which is 60, or 310 minus 160 minus 60. I'm not in the mood to do math, but 160 plus 60, so 220 minus 310, or 310 minus 220. 0. That leaves 90 pounds. I'm bad at math, so. But like 90 pounds is not very heavy. So it doesn't confirm anything except for the fact that the person was probably kind of small. So like at the very least they weighed 90 pounds.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's
We'd have to talk to him in person.
Now let me turn on auto.
probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner. Yeah,
Oh,
Daddy
Iris!
owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them.
Iris was like 106
She might know
pounds.
something.
I'll call her.
Okay, sorry. My brain is still on, my brain is still on the murder.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
She does a lot.
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marvel a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay, who should we look for first? Let me just quick find out how much. 44 pounds. $310 minus 160 minus 44. 106. That's how much she weighs. That's how much. Bro! That's how much Iris weighs. Iris is the murderer. Ah. Just saying. It's interesting. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
Oh, receptionist, I'm picking up your vibe. Iris is suspect. For now, we can neither confirm nor deny it. I agree.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now. Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah?
Can you introduce me, please?
She didn't pay attention to us the first time.
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes?
There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting. There's a receptionist with huge breasts. I know where this is going. Huge breasts. Breasts. There are huge breasts sitting behind the desk. There are huge breasts sitting behind the desk. I think that's as far as we can go with that.
Iris? You mean Aset? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you.
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
For sure.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know? Like, what are
Wait,
even the chances?
did Mizuki get the...
That's like the odds of hitting the lotto. But it was kind of lucky, in a weird way. Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know. Feels like we're old alumni or something.
What? Shakes hand. Date, date, date.
You certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Receptionist sounds so drunk. She does.
Ota? Nah, I haven't seen him today. How is he?
Oh, really?
Receptionist knows Ota too?
I can't even do her voice.
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
I don't believe that, Mizuki.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, just give me a call if Ota shows up. I have my number here.
Hey, that looks like Junko! That was Junko Anishima! Was that Junko or am I crazy? It looked like Junko. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Yeah, that looks like Junko! Okay, maybe I'm just crazy. I took out my business card and handed it over to the receptionist.
Yeah, I got his number.
I got his number! Me.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
Oh, when I got my boyfriend's number. I bet you he's still watching this. I didn't say that, Elijah. You didn't hear that.
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet.
I don't know most of the animes you know. My favorite one right now is Higurashi. Well, my favorite one of all time is Higurashi. The one I'm watching right now is Carol and Tuesday. But I'm also watching live action shows. So like The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I just finished The Good Place and Good Girls. I haven't seen season 3 yet. I just watched season 2 on Netflix. So
The VP might take over. We might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up? So, anyway, today, what kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate?
Sure.
Well, we could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
Oh, my apologies. Never mind.
Do you know this receptionist?
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends.
Oh, yes.
we do not party.
Hey!
Can I talk to her more? Dang it, no. Who hired this woman?
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Renju.
Renju hired this woman. That makes sense.
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
I want to look at the receptionist. She's pretty. I like her. Matsushita Diner. And I'm just choosing these in the order of the more I like the places. Rather than like importance of them, I guess. Do, 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 do.
Otis friend?
I'm gonna go on for about 30 more minutes and then, or maybe like 15
I suppose I
minutes.
should introduce myself.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
Is Ota here?
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see. Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh,
Wee.
well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Receptionist is a distraction. Effective.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
Well, we're not even gonna ask her how. Hey, you're looking gorgeous today.
Oh, stop, you charmer. But you're not getting a discount out of me.
I knew you were a pedo, Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter too.
Oh
I am neither of those
boy.
things.
All the good lines you can get out of this game.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Yep. I like it. That's
You
cool.
know about this
It's
place?
vibing.
Yeah.
Okay, Shelby,
This is
shut
where
up.
I met Renshu for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
'Cause all the shady people go here. I get it. So it's like, I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
I have a bad feeling every time we enter here.
Yesterday, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
They included that. Let's talk with Mizuki. Are you tired?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me. You just think I'm annoying, right?
No.
Don't beat around the bush. Just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home. Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy?
No,
I don't need
Mizuki.
that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian.
I want to do it
Data
because
suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
yeah, we are basically her guardian.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because, I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now. People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year
Aiba
ago.
makes me think of Baymax sometimes. From Big Hero 6. Oh, she kind of does. She has the same kind of like robot voice thing going on. And they're both kind of squishy looking things. And they're both cute and they're smart. The thing is, the biggest difference is Iba's got sass and Baymax is like not that smart. Well, I mean, he's smart, but he's kind of like clueless.
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Okay.
You have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
Yeah, I
don't know
used
if
to
they're
feel
too
like that all the
immature.
time.
You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
What if she's Ace? That or she's just a sixth grader. Could be either.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
Adult
I don't
stuff?
remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact,
Oh.
the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki.
Is Mizuki
At
Ace?
the
My
time,
heart.
Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemnis Gate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
I think Renju and Shoko are like terrible parents. Like I can just terrible parents.
You think so? Sometimes I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Dante, honey. Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how've you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Oh no.
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, you're... It must have been hard. I saw on the news.
Please
It's
don't
okay.
make any jokes
Really.
or innuendos.
Must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
I think Mizuki's scared of
Hey, Mama.
Mama.
I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead, ask away. I'll help any way I can. Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yep, that's
Yes,
what she's
I
here
wanna
for.
be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
Oh, a gang. Yakuza's. Smart.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Probably.
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
Ooh.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
I didn't just make that face.
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Me too.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
See, Dante's not that much of a creep. Are you scared of Mama?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Me too.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
Zuki like pulls back.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
I promise.
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well,
I thought she
Daddy
was
invited
in
me
middle
along
school. She's a
sometimes,
6th grader.
but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Oh.
There was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
Okay, so I actually remember who the lover is. They talk about it later, but it's interesting.
You remember where it is.
Yeah, that's...
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
We're gonna leave, aren't we?
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
So we're going to the Yakuzas. Fair freaking enough.
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me? Do you want to die, old man?
You bet!
Wee. Tweety, tweet, tweet.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
And
I
that's
think we
where I'm
should
gonna
exchange
stop.
names before exchanging expletives.
I love this song. So let's see. Any new information we need to go over? Date and Okira are regulars and she knows them well. She is also an information broker and criminal. Skills. Has the uncanny ability to detect virginity. Okay then. Dislikes hate crimes, customers who throw up in the bar. Likes loincloths, switching, making them touch. Okay then. Receptionist. Hobbies, gambling, partying, skills, anti-aging techniques, lemniscate receptionist. She likes men that are real bros and can vibe with them from the jump. Lately her shoulders have been stiffening up on her though. Sing, sinker, sec, slang for second. Emoing my boyfriend and me. To express emotions. We party. Freemasons. Whoa. Is that intentionally uses the verb, usually expressed to the world of man's trust. You can technically exceed the time limit if you are making the final correct choice for the mental lock. Even if time is winding down, if you make wise choices, you may still be able to clear the Somnium. Day 2. It did say she likes crowbars, so I'm guessing this is her art thing. I don't know what they call those, but they have them for lots of stuff. And Iba on the horse. I like these. They're very interesting. So that's my sign off. I already saved. What am I even doing? I am done for the night. So have a good night. And I'll see y'all later. I just whacked everything with my knee. Oop. Bye.